Brought to you by Dogra A1 Digital Hearing Aid Center Jammu, offering special discounts for senior citizens and reimbursement scheme for government employees. Hello viewers, you're watching Jammu Links News. I'm Mannat Gupta and welcome to the daily updates of Midday News. Let's begin. Jammu and Kashmir recorded 1,329 fresh coronavirus cases on Tuesday, raising the infection count to 56,654, while the death toll reached 914 with 17 more fatalities. It was for the 13th consecutive day that the number of fresh cases crossed 1,000 in a 24-hour period. Of the fresh cases, Jammu district reported the highest at 254, followed by 148 in Srinagar district. There are 18,678 active cases of coronavirus in the UT as of now, while 37,062 patients have recovered. India's COVID-19 case tally crossed the 50 lakh mark with a spike of 90,123 new cases and 1,290 deaths in the last 24 hours, according to the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare on Wednesday. The total case tally in the country stands at 50,20,360, including 9,95,933 active cases, 39,42,361 cured or discharged or migrated, and 82,066 deaths as per the ministry. The soldier who lost his life in Pakistan shelling in Sundarbani sector of Rajouri district on Tuesday has been identified as Nayak Anish Thomas. A major and a soldier, both injured in the shelling, have been evacuated to a hospital in Akhnur. Defense spokesman said that Pakistan Army resorted to unprovoked ceasefire violation along the line of control in Sundarbani sector on Tuesday afternoon. Indian troops responded strongly to the enemy fire. However, in the incident, Nayak Anish Thomas was critically injured and later succumbed to his injuries. Inaugurating an online process-based, standardized and scalable career education platform for students, Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha on Tuesday said the initiative is a step towards transforming the way in which our youth looks at building his future in the world of possibilities. The online process-based, standardized and scalable global certified career education platform under Career Education Initiative of J&K government in partnership with Transform Foundation aims to harness the energy, enthusiasm and exuberant dreams of the youth of J&K. The overall intent is to enable curiosity, creative thinking and awareness in youth along with decision-making skills which will lead to continuous lifelong learning and career development. Highlighting the role of religious leaders under Greater Jan Bhagidari community participation, the Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha called upon them to make efforts for assisting sensitization, surveillance and driving behavioral change among the people to prevent the spread of the virus in the Union Territory. Sinha on Tuesday chaired a sensitization meeting with religious leaders from across Jammu and Kashmir. Over 16.79 lakh persons across 20 districts of the Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory have been issued domicile certificates till September 14th. As per official figures, total 21,13,879 applied for the issuance of the certificate, of which 16,79,520 were issued the domicile till Monday. The certificates issued include over 4.16 lakh in Kashmir division and 12.44 lakh in Jammu division. The CBI has registered a case against a Kathua-based educational trust run by former Jammu and Kashmir Minister Lal Singh's wife and some government officials to probe encroachment on a huge tract of government land. The case has been registered against RB Educational Trust through its chairperson and Singh's wife Kanta Andotra, former Deputy Commissioner of Kathua Ajay Singh Jamwal and former Tehsildar of Marhin Avtar Singh. Advisor to Lieutenant Governor Basir Ahmed Khan on Tuesday inaugurated a high-tech floriculture nursery and sales center at Polo Ground, Srinagar. The advisor appreciated the efforts of the floriculture department in developing the high-tech nursery and directed them to keep high-quality seedlings available at affordable prices. The nursery will help to conserve native flora, introduce exotic ornamental flora, and will also serve as a center of learning for florists, field functionaries and flower lovers. The Jammu and Kashmir government has evacuated about 4,45,380 JK residents stranded in other parts of the country due to COVID lockdown via Lakhanpur and through special trains and buses till date amid strict observance of all necessary guidelines and standard operating procedures. As per the official data received in this regard, the Jammu and Kashmir administration has received 146 special trains at Jammu and Udhampur railway stations from different states and UT so far, with about 1,30,350 passengers, while about 3,15,030 persons from other states and UTs, including 934 from abroad, have been evacuated by the government through Lakhanpur till date. Principal Secretary School Education and Skill Development Dr. Asghar Hassan Samoon on Tuesday chaired a meeting of senior officers to review online career counselling initiatives of the Technical Education Department. The meeting was informed that the career counselling centers have been established for guiding the educated youth of the UT in opting professional, skill development and non-professional courses as per the present day demand. Principal Secretary Animal, Sheep Husbandry and Fisheries and Agriculture Production Department, Naveen Chaudhary chaired a meeting to review the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan with respect to agriculture and allied sectors. The meeting had a detailed discussion on Prime Minister formalization of micro food processing enterprises scheme for food processing of agri products, which will be supported by Government of India under Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. Divisional Commissioner Jammu Sanjeev Verma on Tuesday reviewed the arrangements for conduct of Civil Services Preliminary Examination 2020 at a meeting with concerned officers. Pertinent to mention here that the Civil Services Examination 2020 is going to be held on October 4th, 2020. As many as 27 examination centers have been designated in Jammu for smooth conduct of the examination.